Good evening. Our top story tonight examines attempts by the Coors Beer Company to infiltrate the gay and lesbian community through a widely circulated community newspaper, one which is willing to break a long-standing boycott against the brewery. The Coors family, a Golden, Colorado clan which established Adolph Coors Company in 1873, has a notorious reputation for founding and financing ultra-right-wing organizations and causes. C.A.N.'s Patrick Henry has the details.
The Coorses created and financed the Heritage Foundation, a right-wing think tank which produces position papers and pushes new right ideology in the national media.
To be the case. In other words, the less punishment you have, the more crime you will have. And that has been the experience of mankind for a long time, and that is indeed why we have prisons.
They contributed to the John Birch Society and to the battle against the Equal Rights Amendment, and even gave an airplane to the Nicaraguan Contras. They founded the Committee for the Survival of a Free Congress PAC, pouring millions of dollars into right-wing political campaigns, and they are credited with the original election victories of new right candidates such as Jesse Helms, Orrin Hatch, and Gordon Humphrey of New Hampshire. According to a front-page article in the Los Angeles Times, the Coors family has been routinely denounced as racist, sexist, union-bashing, and its beer products have been boycotted by organized labor, racial minorities, women, gays, students, and teachers for more than a decade. So the recent first appearance of advertisements for Coors Beer in the Bay Area Reporter brought an outcry and outrage from the San Francisco gay and lesbian community. Their offices were defaced with graffiti denouncing the paper's policy to run the ads in violation of the gay boycott. Defending the B.A.R.'s decision, Associate Editor Jay Newquist cited that the AFL-CIO called off its boycott in 1987, though the Teamsters are still attempting to organize brewery workers. According to Newquist, since the aging patriarchs William and Joseph have turned over the company's day-to-day operation to the younger generation, sons Jeff, company president, and Peter, brewery president, has brought, quote, a change of policy away from right-wing and homophobic labels, unquote. Public relations or fact. Los Angeles Times staff writer Bella Strumbo interviewed the Coors clan. Quote, it was plain to see, she observed, that never mind if the junior Coorses now have fancy new titles, nevertheless, it's the elders who are obviously still in full command of Adolph Coors, unquote. Of Jeff and Peter, she concluded, quote, these two are 14-karat chips off the old blocks, model reflections of the Coors way of doing and thinking, unquote. Both sons are self-described born-again Christian fundamentalists. Joe Coors Sr., father of Jeff and Peter, recently abandoned his wife of 48 years for his mistress in California's Napa Valley. This, according to Jeff, makes Joe Sr. a sinner, along with homosexuals, gluttons, blasphemers, murderers, and liars. Both Jeff and brother Peter discuss sin further. In the interview, they agree on one point. Quote, homosexuals are an abomination in the eyes of God, unquote. And eldest son, Joe Jr., insists that the Bible outlines certain sins, including homosexuality. The entire Coors family awaits Armageddon, which Joe Jr. believes will occur around the year 2000. And they debate whether AIDS is in fact God's pre-Armageddon punishment of homosexuals. This debate from a family that has been visited by suicide, alcoholism, kidnapping, and division. In light of the Times article and our community's outrage, C.A.N. contacted the B.A.R. for a further clarification of their decision to accept money from America's foremost hardcore right-wing revolutionary family. Although the paper did not return our call, the publisher of the B.A.R., Bob Ross, seen here with sunglasses and top hat dancing with Mrs. John Molinari in the last Gay Freedom Day parade, insists that writing letters to his paper is a more responsible way to voice dissent than trashing his property. However, C.A.N. has seen only one letter of dissent published in the B.A.R. C.A.N. urges viewers to forward their letters of protest to us, and we'll air your views, since it seems clear protest letters have been ignored by the Bay Area Reporter.